Hello, it is me, Chirac a la Buena. I'm totally nervous today. I wasn't going to get on camera yet, but I was like, oh, just do it. Okay. So I had some things go on in the last 2 days. A lot. So I'm going to talk about those things. I haven't decided what I want to talk about first. Okay, I'll talk about my experience when I went out into nature today. It was so cool. So, okay, first of all, let's talk about my my trees over at where I used to live. They are the vibin trees. They love me every time I go there. And I feel so loved whenever they see me. It's like they just like send me their love like instantly. And if I'm having a bad day, then they're just awesome and they're there. So I recently figured out, maybe how should I do this? Yeah, we'll just go with this. Okay. So I recently figured out that I apparently left my tree over at that house, which I didn't know I really had a tree. Cause see how I figured it out. It's just so cute. So I was like, oh, my tree does not belong there. It like, and then I noticed that it had some of the vibe that was still there. So I was like, oh, I gotta move that. And so I decided to move it over um to where my trees are, my vibin trees, my music trees. So I did that. And then like yesterday I did a lot of inner work yesterday. And so I noticed like all of a sudden I was like, where's my little lady? What's she doing? And she was putting a nest in the tree. It was so cute. She's like, I gotta make a nest. I'm gonna have some babies. It was so adorable. I was like, oh my god. That's what they say when your kids leave the nest. The nest is empty, or I don't remember the saying exactly, but yeah, I was like, wow, that is so symbolic. And then I started thinking about how Cupid shoots the arrows while they like have little wings. And then I was like, two birds of a feather flock together, or not two birds, but birds of a feather flock together, and then love birds. So it's like, it's symbolic. It's so cute. I was like, this is awesome. So I'm going to keep my tree out there for a little while because I think it needs to get back to myself more so I can feel more at home with my stuff. Because I didn't realize that I left that there. I thought I had all my stuff, but apparently not. But anyways, so yesterday I did a lot of work. I did some research a little bit on this new moon and how it is affecting us because it's an eclipse, and basically it's like double a new moon. So a new moon, whenever, I don't know all the details about it. I just know that a new moon is like new things, manifesting new things. So, like anything that you are wanting to manifest or are manifesting currently, it gets amplified. So, I was like, well, what can I do for myself? Because like Friday night hit and I was like, it just felt like death everywhere. And I was like, my God, I cannot like live my life like this. It was just too much like darkness. And then I started thinking about it and I was like, of course, this is like the first that they do like October, even though it's an 8, it's technically an 8. But, like they always say, they start the fiscal year in October. And it's like the elites, if you will, or supposedly whatever, they all, manifest a bunch of stuff and they do really good things. And that they're, but then like, what do they feed us? Lower vibrational shit. Death, murder, horror, fucking Halloween. It's not even Halloween. So, anyways, I was like, man, I gotta get this shit out of here. Like, it's gotta go. Like, I'm not really into Halloween. I don't really like it. I like candy. I don't like candy all the time, but sometimes. But like, that's too much. And then it's like They give you like this horror shit, and then they give you candy to like mask it. You know, that's just not right. Anyways, I'm not gonna bitch too much about that, but so I just was thinking to myself, I'm like, what could I do for myself that I could help me to manifest, since it's like an amplified new moon. So I sat on my couch and I did some channeling, and then I recognized that I I kept having all these like, it's like you go throughout your whole life. And then you have all these people that are friends or that are family, that are just people that are just there, and you have to be like cordial to them, because what else are you going to do? You're just having a respectable situation, like you go to a family reunion or Christmas or whatever, and not everybody loves you. Yeah, not everybody loves you. Not everybody has genuine, truthful, honest, fucking love. It's true. So I went through like all the connections that I've made throughout the years and times. And I was like, does this person have genuine love for me? Does this person have genuine love for me? And I just was like, okay, release that person, release that person, release that person. And I got to tell you, I got a group of like 10 people that genuinely actually love me. So I was like, okay, well, all these connections with all these people, I don't need to have them around, because they're either jealous or they don't really care about me, or they're envious, or they just think something bad about me, or, whatever. So I was just like, release all these people. And most of them were like coworkers. You don't really get too connected to your coworkers, and sometimes, but not really. I mean, generally I don't cross the line into my personal life. I still keep it like, you're over there. I only did it once. I regret doing it. Yeah. Anyways. So that's what I did yesterday. And it was really amazing. It was really like empowering to feel like, man, I don't have to sit and listen to these people fucking complain about me if they don't like me. I don't give a shit if you don't like me. Go away. You don't have to be around me. Fuck it. Just go. So, anyways, the people who love me are the people who really actually love me. And those are the people that I'm going to have interactions with. And if I don't, I'm basically, what I'm doing is I'm saying to the universe or God that I want genuine, loving people in my life. And that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I want for myself. I need to feel loved. I need to be loved. And I don't need 1,000, probably not 1,000. It wasn't 1,000. It was probably like 50 people, 30 people, whatever. So that don't care about me, don't really actually genuinely love me. And then the other thing, I ended up, okay, so like I've been really struggling to like get my consciousness back up to the place that it was before I lived in that house, because it really took me down into like the dungeons. And so I was like, man, I wonder if I just need to connect with the Pleiadians, and they might be able to help me. So I did that. And then the day before, Friday or whatever, I decided to do like a bathtub kind of a thing, where it's like, because water is like a conductor, so like it's easier to, manifest or clear or clean. I do a lot of like energy work and when I take a bath. So anyway, I decided to ask the Pleiadians to help me. And I wasn't even in there that long. And I just started clearing stuff. And you know what's really weird? I found so many weird looking like device things like in places that I'm just like, yeah, no, that's not supposed to be there. Like, what the fuck? Why? It's like, I'm like, okay, I focused on areas that made me feel uncomfortable. And I was like, okay, why is this here? I do not want this here. And some of the times they would explain to me like, what it was about or whatever. And there was, in particular, I'm going to talk about this one moment. Oh yeah, I'll get to today because my hair. I'll get to today. Just a second. So like, I pretty much did a lot of channeling yesterday, and So I didn't like, I realized that like I went from a 2-story, really big house. It was an older house, 1885. I think I've talked about that before. But anyways, fucking awesome house. Oh my god. Oh, I just remember something. Okay, so like there was always this like band playing in my house in the living room. It was so cool. Cause like so the house was built in 1885. There was no, to me, there was no other house that was built there before. So there's like no other energy that was there before. So it's like natural earth energy that you feel in the living room. So it was really earthy and it really helped me a lot. So anyways, like whenever there was like, I don't know, if I had the air conditioner on, I could hear this like band playing in the living room. And at first I was a little like, okay, are they gonna get me? And then it's just like music, so I don't know. So anyways, over in like my kitchen area, there's a band playing in there, and I'm like, oh my god, the band from my house came. I'm like, it's so cool. Oh, it's so awesome. I love it. So I always have like that kind of music like playing. It's really awesome. So anyways, back to what I was talking about when I was talking to the Pleiadians, and so I was like, I keep hearing this like weird like tone, and like whenever I hear this weird tone, like my toe twitches, my like when I'm falling asleep, my finger does this, and I'm asking, like, is it a ghost that's messing with me? Is it what is it? Am I just freaking out? Like, is it just me on the inside freaking out? And so, okay, so I'm gonna try to put this into perspective, okay? I guess I'm going to talk about my 2 past lives. I'm not going to say exactly what I did because I don't want to have that out there, but I'm just going to say I wasn't exactly the best person I ever was when I was both of those people. But anyway, in this life, I have completely changed my everything. Like, I'm totally a good person. I'm honest. I'm genuine. I'm loving. I'm caring. Like, all the things. And so, like, I was really confused. Like, if I'm this and I'm vibrating this, then why would I manifest my ex into my life and allow all the things that went on? Because it was not exactly the best things to happen. So they told me, it was either the Pleiadians or my higher self. They told me that they put it, that I don't know how it got there, but there was a device that was put into my aura. And okay, so I was going to talk about this. I forgot. So I realized when I lived in that house, this is related, that I had to I went from a really super big house to like one room. So like I was like compacted, and it was really, really hard because like my energy is really loud and really big, and it goes for miles. And then it's like, I have to like try not to trigger the fuck out of these people that are in a totally low vibration, and try to be happy and not sad and vibrate with them. Like, it was just like I struggled a lot. So, but anyway, having to condense myself because I was trying really hard not to upset them, which didn't work anyways. I should have just pushed it out. But I realized yesterday I started to expand more, and I started to feel like, okay, like I've been here like almost a year, and this is my place. I don't own it, but I own the area. I own my space. So I'm like, it's okay for me to like have my aura in my own apartment, in my own space. And so I expanded out, and it was like, oh God, finally, I don't have to be like super tiny anymore into like one little itty bitty room. So, it wasn't even that small. It was like a 10 by 12, but I had so much. Well, I didn't even bring all my stuff, but it was packed full of shit. So I didn't feel like I ever had any room or space. And then energetically, I didn't have any room or space either. So it was like suffocated. Anyway, so what they told me about going back to like, why would I manifest or like bring somebody like him into my aura or life? And they told me that they put a device, or whoever put a device, probably my higher self agreed to it, on my outside of my aura, so that it would lower my vibration enough so that I could have an experience with someone to help me to remember who I was, to help me to look at who I was. And so I was like, are you kidding me? Like, first of all, fuck that shit. But thank you for helping me, I guess. But then I started thinking about it and I was like, wow. I mean, I have learned some things about who I used to be. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. But I wasn't a very good person. I pretty much did whatever I wanted whenever I wanted, and I didn't care about anybody else except for me. And that's exactly how my ex was. He never gave a shit. So, anyways, he does have caring and heart, and he's not totally, I probably say the worst things about him. He does have some good things. I don't want to sit and bash him like the whole way. But anyways, so just basically like I asked them to take that off. I'm not going there anymore. I'm already privy to the timelines. You're showing me I'm in there. Like, I'm working on my stuff. You don't have to force me to look at myself. I mean, unless there's something more that I need to look at, which I hope not. But anyway, so that was a way to, because like this is my third lifetime. So like I was basically an unconscious person until 2012. So I wasn't looking at any of this stuff. It's been like 10 years. I haven't looked at none of this stuff until like the last year. Yeah, about the last year. Yeah. So anyway, I did that all day yesterday. I was working. I fell asleep in the bathtub because I was so tired. And just when you get rid of shit that doesn't, like, it's not a bad tone anymore, like, I guess. It's not sitting there making you feel like, like all the time. I feel like it sucks for people who just sit in pain all the time. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. So, let's see. I actually put my notes up there. I listened. Oh, okay. So I just want to make sure that I get this in there so this is what I did yesterday. I see my notes, love, genuine love, yesterday. So I just want to make sure that I am talking about this enough so that anyone can understand, like, what exactly did I do? So I sat on the couch and I got into a space where I felt safe. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. So basically what they've been telling me is I'm manifesting things to go on that make me feel unsafe because I don't feel safe, or I should say I have not felt safe. So in the unsafe feeling, the unsafe tone that I was projecting out, unsafe feelings were coming to me to help me to manifest unsafe things. So I've been working with my little lady and I'm like, no, we need to feel safe. I need to feel safe. I feel safe. I am safe. I have safety, kind of a thing. And you know what? Oh my God, I gotta tell you this too. So in the understanding of releasing these beings, I think it was Friday. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember. But either way, I realized that somewhere along the lines in my energy, I was participating in creating suffering and pain and agony with the person that I've been struggling to get out of my energy. So when I realized that, I saw all these little gray and black beings, like not little ones, but like they look, I don't even know, ghosties. I have no idea what they were. I don't even care. But either way, they got that vibration. They have that energy. So I was like, dude, no, I am not doing that anymore. Because, like, I recently just cleared agony. So like I'm clearing all this shit out. So I didn't even recognize that I was doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you know? You're just participating in some sort of vibration. And you know what's really weird is she reminds me of my ex. So I'm like, oh my God, like I must have been really horrible to like get all this fucked up shit to go on. So we're not doing that anymore. Nope. Mm-mm. Yeah. I was just going to say something. Oh, I don't remember what it was. Oh, man. It was in there and I kept talking. So, okay. So basically what I did is I sat on the couch. And when I realized that those things could go away, I was like, yes, go away. I'm good, bro. I'm not going to help her no more. I'm not participating in that anymore. Like I've already cleared agony and I've actually cleared a bunch of words out of my stuff, released words, released people. And so I sat on the couch and you know how in one of my last videos, I said to get in touch with the truth. So you know what the truth feels like. Cause sometimes it's kind of like you just think something and then you're like, oh, that's the truth. I just decided that that's the truth, you know, but it's like you don't really feel it. Like, for example, perfect example is that I don't always feel safe. So I have to like, it's not, I don't really totally look at it like it's a lie, but it's kind of like that. You kind of have to like shift yourself into a new vibration of feeling safe instead of feeling unsafe. So how do you do that? You have to tell yourself that you're safe. You have to tell yourself you have to. So otherwise, problems. So I got into a moment where I felt safe and then I got grounded and you always have to ground. And so I sat there and I had my higher self. Basically, my higher self was like, or else it was my little lady, either way, go and say to the person, like, because the first I started with my family, my immediate family, like my mom. My mom and my dad genuinely love me, okay? They genuinely do. Even if my dad doesn't understand the things that fly out of his mouth when he's around me. I'm your daughter. Have some respect. That's all there is to it. But anyway, so I was like, okay, so who has genuine love for me? And so because my mom and my dad have genuine love for me, I feel genuine love from them. So I understand what genuine love feels like. And I know that I have genuine love for my animals. So I was like, okay, if people do not genuinely have love for me, then they got to go. So my new man made it through. He does have genuine love for me. And I thought that was really awesome. I was like, okay, he can stay. But basically, get grounded, feel safe, and then send out the energy of the this is what I want. This is the love that I want. So like, does this person feel this? Does this person have genuine love for me? If it feels like you have the same love in return, then you're good. If it feels like, oh, I don't like that. Oh God, no, I'm not hanging out with that person no more. It's kind of like, even my coworkers. There's like 15 of us. Not everybody likes me. I don't care. They don't say that. They don't treat me any different. It's not anything that they ever said or did. It's just I know how they feel because I'm not perfect, and I'm kind of obnoxious sometimes. I'm polite to everybody though. I'm not like rude or anything, but whatever. So I'm just saying like that, just, everybody has their own feelings sometimes. They just feel how they feel and that's just the way it is. And I don't, whatever, feel how you want to feel. That's the way it is. So hopefully I got that out there. Okay. So I want to talk about this other thing. I don't even really know what these are, but like Thursday night, I think I went to the store and I think my grandma was like, you need to go to the little store that I got. So I got this thingy at. That's my little good luck thingy. I'm pretty sure it holds a frequency of 11. It's pretty awesome. So I went there and I was like, there was a girl there this time. And I told her that I got this there, and I was like, do you have anything for like protection or, something like that? And so she showed me these, and I think that they're like wood. I don't really know exactly. They look like beads. Like um they look like seeds actually. But I think that they're wood. But anyways, this is amazing. I put this on, I feel so much better. It's really awesome. Yeah. So now I'm going to talk about. Okay. So, okay. My little lady says talk about the leaf. Okay. Okay. It'll go in chronological order. Okay. So today, I told myself yesterday, I'm like, I got to get out of the house because I just sat. It's not like I totally sat around. I was really doing stuff. Like I was really doing a lot of energy work, like, fixing and creating better things for myself. So I did a lot of work yesterday, even though I didn't go anywhere or do anything. Um, so I told myself I had to get out of the house. And so earlier today, I was like, little lady, where do you want to go? Do you want to go hang out with the trees? Do you want to go to the gym? Do you want to go to, there's like this park that is really super awesome and trees for days. And so I told her to go ask my higher self what we should do. And so she told me we should go to the park. And I was like, are you sure? I don't really want to go there. I don't really want to go. It's not that I didn't want to go. It was more like, I don't know. I guess. Whatever. I guess. Doesn't matter. So anyways, she told me that we were going to go there. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I heard that it makes you feel a lot better than you think it does. And so I was like, yeah, I guess. I guess I'll go. So as soon as I got there, it was really awesome. So there was this couple out there, and I just started talking to them. I was like, hey, I'm like, where's the sun? Because it's been cloudy for the last couple of days. And they were nice, and they had a dog, black dog, and it was pretty cool. So anyways, I decided that it makes me happy to run or jog, whatever. So I started doing that. And then there's like this so it does this little windy stuff and all that stuff. And then like there's like this huge hill where there's like a ton of trees up there. And so there's a hill in my old town where I used to live that I challenged myself to run up. And it's a big hill. It's not small. Okay? So it's not easy to run up that hill. I get probably sometimes it's half, sometimes it's 3/4. One time I made it to the top. But anyway, so I was like, man, I haven't done that in a while. So I ran up the hill. I ran halfway. I think that one's a little more steep. And I was like, so I got up there eventually. It's big, but it's like kind of steep. So anyway, so I went up there, and like before I went out there, I was thinking to myself, when I was a kid, we used to just go through the woods or like hanging out in the woods, and we'd have to like, how when you got a bunch of, there's not really a path, so you have to like push things out of the way. And for some reason, that like memory came back to me. And so I was like, man, I don't know where I could do that at. There's like not really any places around here that you could like just kind of explore around and just be out in nature. And so when I got up there, I was like, huh, that's exactly what this looks like. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go in there. And then there was this really big like acorn tree. I love acorn trees. They're so pretty. They have such an awesome vibe. I just love it. So anyways, I go up there, and like, how they say that trees are telepathic, and, you can talk to trees. So I wish I could have wrote it down. I probably should have just put it in my phone, but it was really, really cool. So I, instead of, so I got, okay, I guess I should start over. Start from the beginning. So the trees are starting to get to know me. So now when I come, they're all like, excited. Before they were just like, man, just another person. I I dance with the trees. Like I push my energy out. Like it's just so fun. So anyways, now they're starting to like enjoy me being out there. So it made me feel really good that they, you know, hit me with their love. They didn't do that right away. So anyways, I got up there and then I decided that I was going to listen to the trees, that I was going to telepathically listen for a message. And so this one really big tree, it was so pretty. It told me that, like, I was like, just give me any kind of message, whatever you want to tell me. And so the tree told me that the trees came to Earth to help the Earth move its vibration up in frequency. And so I started thinking about it, and I was like, the trees have a grid system. So they're part of like the energy of, they said that they were bringing in energy, like, I don't know if you would say from the cosmos, but maybe the higher so the higher the trees are really tall, so they're going to get the higher vibrations and be able to bring it down into the earth and anchor it into the earth. That is so cool. So the one tree, I think when I touched, I figured out that it was from like, it's at least 100 years old, from like 1900 something. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm accurate. How would I know? I don't have any way to prove it. It was just a feeling that I got. It was like, wow, you're from like 1900, 1920 or something. So I just sat with the tree, and then that was pretty much what it told me. I'm feeling like I got more of a download than what I am able to convey, because that was the words that I heard. And then I went to this other tree, and then that tree told me the same thing. So it was the same message. So, and Jesus was there. That was pretty cool. Okay. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. So now to the whole reason that I'm even doing this video at all. God, this is so fun. Okay. So I got to tell you this other story first. So where my trees, like where my I'm going to call them my dancing trees. So my dancing trees, I really would like it if people did not throw their trash out of their cars or walk down the road and just drink a can and throw it, drink a can and throw it, drink a can and throw it. I mean, that just pisses me off. How rude. But anyways, so like I had this mentality before that, you know, that person, whoever did that, needs to see what they did constantly. You see what you did? Look at what you did. And so then I don't remember who it was, but I definitely got the message. But it was like, you know, just because you're out there and you didn't throw the trash out there, you know, you should still pick it up, because we are gonna help the earth to get clean and clean it up, and we're gonna keep, you know, doing that. And I was like, I suppose. I had a bag. I had so much shit that I picked up out there. I don't like it. It's dirty. I don't like picking up nasty, dirty shit that's sitting out there. It's gross. Bacteria and that. No. So, anyways, I picked it up. I did what I was supposed to do. And then there was this lady around at the house on the corner. I know she sees me out there, because she's like, she can see the road when I'm dancing. And so I was like, hey, would you be able to throw this away in your trash? Because I still had like a ways to walk and back to my car. And she's like, sure. She's like, yeah, we pick up stuff all the time in the cul-de-sac or whatever. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, it looks like somebody just drank it and threw it and drank it and threw it. And just like, man. So anyways, so now I decided to listen and pick up trash when I'm out, if I see it out. So there's this one rock out there. It's super huge. It's like in the side of the hill. And I get on it sometimes and like dance and have a good time and talk to the trees and whatever. And it's fun. It's really fun. And so when I was out there, there was this Gatorade little cup. And I'm like, really? This cramps my shit. Because like when I dance out there, I was the only one out there. So like when I'm dancing, I'm using my hands, I'm moving around and like I'm doing stuff. And then when I have to hold something, it's kind of annoying. So anyways, so I picked it up and I'm walking along, and then like there's like this split where you can go this way to like the back, and then there's like another road over there, and that's not where I parked. So, or you can go this way, and then that takes me back to where I parked. It's like a huge circle, little windy, whatever. And I usually do go back out there. And I was walking away from my car. I was walking out there. And then like I was just jogging randomly, and so I got the feeling to jog some more, run some more. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm tired. And so like I was on my way walking back, and I had to catch my breath first. So I was like standing out there for a little while. And then it's not like I wasn't anticipating running that far, because that's running farther away from my car. So, but I was like, fine, whatever, I'll just do it. Because my little lady, she wanted to go that way. So I was like, fine, whatever. So I'm out there and I turn around, I catch my breath, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to turn around and go back. And so I saw this leaf, and I just think it's so pretty because I really like the brown and the tan together. And it reminds me of my new man. And because he's usually, in his videos, he doesn't wear brown at all. But I know that boots are brown, and horses have leather and leather things. And so this is kind of like leather. And I was like, oh, I should pick that up and keep that, It'll remind me of him. And so then I was like, I kept walking a little bit, and then I saw this tag. And I'm like, really? A tag? And I was like, fine, whatever, I'll just pick it up. And so when I picked it up, you will not believe this. Do you see what that says? It even says heavy. I was like, yes, I finally got a message. Yeah, that was pretty cool. This is all fun in my video. So, if you don't think it's you, I'm pretty sure it's you. Okay, so my little lady said, okay, so I did a little channeling before. And she said, okay, so I wanted to say how happy I am that I finally found a piece of love from God's source showing me that I'm on the right path. And it's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for it. It's my divine purpose coming into fruition. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Yep. Okay, so now I'm through to all my stuff. So I'm really, really happy about this. I think that this is one of the best signs I think I have ever gotten in my entire life. It's awesome. Okay. I've been giggling ever since. Okay. So now there's this other part. So after I got back in my car, or I went back and ran around and stuff. And then when I was driving, I drove past a car that was 777. And then this car passed me that was 1165, which is 1111. And then, so I went to the grocery store, so I had to get Kitty food and water and stuff. And I was getting back on to go back home. And this car was 2111. So I'm pretty sure I'm on the right path. Really cool. Oh, there was something else I was just thinking of. What was it? I don't remember. Anyway, so I got some sleep this weekend, but I'm still a little working through some stuff. But anyways, I remember now. Okay, so now there was this kid. I'll link the video from my Telegram. He was talking about, he's like, I don't know, he's like 9 or 10 maybe. He's really smart. He's talking about the stuff I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. And he basically said that God is a particle being. I don't remember exactly what he said, but this is my definition of how I see God. So God is a particle being. God is neutral. God is zero. Okay. So like if God is neutral and basically you as a human can create anything and everything that you want. See, most of the time we look at creation as like, I physically made that with my hands. That's creation. But when it comes from God's source and you're creating as a relationship with God, it's the whole entire earth was created with tone, sounds. That's how it was created. That's how we create every single day. Sounds. So I was in the car with my little lady, and she was kind of freaking out about something unrelated to anything I've talked about. And I was like, by you holding that frequency, you're basically telling God that you want to create that fear. And God is neutral, so God's going to help you create that fear. You wouldn't think so, but it is. It's the truth because people create fears all the time. And so, like, I was like, you remember how we talked about this? You need to feel safe. So she was like, yeah, I know. And so I had her and my higher self go up to God, and I talked it out with her and God. And I was like, I need a tone that is not creating fear. I want to create love. I want to create harmony. I want to create peace. I want to create beauty and safety. I want to feel safe. I haven't felt safe most of my life, And there's lots of things that out there that make you feel unsafe. So, anyways, so I basically was like just trying to get it into the perspective of people. I mean, I don't know if this understanding has come across specifically this way, but when you go into meditation and you're basically in a I don't really like the word non-linear, but like it's like not physical. So your energy body what you see is what you create, what the sound, like everything that you see is a sound. Even if you're looking at it, it's still a sound because it can't exist without the sound of it. So it's like, I don't even know. I'm just on the fly. It's like when you hear something, you create an image. Oh my God. Okay. You create the image. And then you create, when you see it, it projects out into your vision, and then you create that because it's like you're giving yourself a sound, or you're receiving a sound, you're seeing the image, and then you're bringing it back to yourself and creating it. So when you go up into the ethers, or when you go up into like meditation and you're seeing something and then you come back down to your body, you're giving your body, your physical body, a new energy, a new tone, a new sound to work with. So as that is downloading you put it into your consciousness first, and then you download it into your etheric body. And then your body is a speaker and it plays that sound. And then your heart hears it, and your higher self hears it, and then other people around you hears it, and then they help you to create your reality. I got it. Okay. This is awesome. Okay, so now I want to read what the Pleiadians said because it's totally related. And I was like, I just put it out there to my peeps. I'm like, hey, what do you guys want to say? And so they said this, and this is the best thing that they could have ever said. The Pleiadians really love me a lot. So they said, yes, we are the Pleiadians, and we are in alignment with your question regarding manifesting your desires, because I've been working on that. It is our truth that we hold an energy of abundance and love together. We truly believe that love has no bounds, and when it is used as a currency, there are multiple ways that it can be treated as an agreement of harmony. The earthly realm does not always convey that this is the truth, and that is why there are so many who are choosing a lower vibrational path of disillusionment. And what we can offer is our hearts to you all because of the genetic design of the one God source creator being is that love is the only currency. So if you are trying to manifest something you do not love, then you will not be able to receive it. And we will conclude with our heartfelt love and appreciation for this message coming forth to you all, as there are many of you not in alignment with it. Peace and desire are as one, and you shall receive it as you have created it. We are complete. Does that make sense? Kind of. Okay, I'll try to translate. So if love is the only currency, it's 11:11. Look at that. Actually, it's not 11:11. It's 10:11. But my computer's like stupid an hour ahead, and I can't fix it. Anyway, I know you can try, but maybe. So, anyways, it says 11:11. So love is currency. So what do we do all the time? Do we love good things or do we love bad things? Do we love colors? Do we love sounds? Do we love music? Do we love words? Do we love money? Do we love people? What? So like you can love something that's not good for you. Like I got a thing for these Lay's onion whatever potato chips. Yeah, with picante sauce. Yeah, I should stop that, but I like it. I don't even like chips. It started when I was trying to find some food for my friends, and I just was like, I'm gonna pick this, I'm gonna pick that. And then I tried it together and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. It's tasty. Try it out. You might like it. But anyways, I can love something that's not good for me. This is kind of like alcohol. You can love alcohol. It's not good for you. You can love drugs. Not good for you. Um, you know, I would rather love and love peace. Put more, oh, that's what it is. Put more emphasis, more love into loving peace, more love into loving harmony, more love into loving love, more love into loving genuinely heartfelt friends, genuinely heartfelt family, loving it. You can like probably I could probably say that there are many people in the world who just absolutely loved and adored like a Hummer truck or a Lamborghini or a Corvette or something. And then they loved it so much that they believed that they could have it. That's why they got it. One way or another, they loved it that much. Determination. That's what that is. Determination. Determination that you need to have that thing that you love so much, or that person that you love so much. That went right in there. So, I gotta tell you, man, I am having a good day today, but the last week or two has not been very much fun. I was like, man, I could do a video, but then I was like, I'm not bringing that nasty shit on camera. People don't want to see me mad or crabby or whatever. Yeah, because I don't even know. Like, I saw something that said that there's like energies that are causing the masculine side to like become more angry, or where like anger's coming up, and like that's the truth. I don't know if you or whoever is watching has been going through that, but I'm getting better though. pushing that stuff out, or I should say removing those things, and then removing the other things in my aura. Oh man, I did something cool today. I got to talk about this. So, I was in the grocery store, and there was this couple that I had some opinions about that was like more low vibrational, and generally I just didn't want their attention, because every time I walk by somebody, it's like they can feel me walking by. It's not like I do it on purpose. It just happens. Okay. So sometimes I do it on purpose. That's for sure. Because I'm trying to get people to feel that love vibration, you know? But anyways, I tried really hard not to pay. I did that. I didn't put my hand there, but that's what I did. So anyways, I, I saw my hand as I walked by. I saw my, or I go like this around them. Like pushed in, like so that they wouldn't feel me. But anyways, I finally noticed something, and there was this one meditation that I did. I think it was with Jen McCarty, but I'm not sure. But basically, like, I took my aura and I saw it. Like, I didn't even try. It just happened. I was like, oh, I need to like beef it up, make it so that they don't feel me, or so they don't get attached to me, or like something, feel nasty energy. I just am trying not to, because I'm fucking been feeling it for so long. So, anyways, so I saw like, it was like a crystal globe or something, like, you know, it was like ice. It just turned into ice so that nobody could feel me, and I couldn't feel them either. And it was really awesome. Really, really awesome. So I don't think I have anything else. I just think this is the coolest thing. Yes. Okay, okay. Are we going to pull cards? Okay, we're going to pull cards for the new moon. I'll have a little bit more fun. Okay, so we're going to do this one. We always do these first. Where's my... Oh, here it is. Okay. I now call upon beloved source of all that is, the one. Beloved solar logos, Christ light. Beloved guardian angels, higher self, great spirit. Thank you for so many blessings in my life. Thank you for your seen and unseen love, support, and guidance. Thank you for directly connecting with me now. Thank you for helping me to see, hear, feel, and know your presence, wisdom, and guidance. I ask that you now surround me with divine love and light. Connect with me directly and through these cards. Help me to become centered and aware so I may clearly know the clear insight, wisdom, guide, and guidance you have available for me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. I can... Oh, man. Oh, I should have channeled my oversoul. I could have put that in here this time. That would have been really awesome. I didn't think about it, though. Yeah, not going to happen. Okay. So what do we have for the new moon for my peoples? Oh, got some falling out. I got see your reflection, self-reflection, the last time, in waves of change. That's interesting. Waves of change. So waves of change says embrace, change, paradigm shift, ride the wave of light. And self-reflection is honestly assess, acceptance, honor your progress. Well, that's what I did. So perfect. Okay. We'll go with these other cards that are just like 3 words. Oh, we'll do a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so this one, this one was the first one. Quieting the mind. Yep. I was thinking about that too. There was a song that says, or a song that I was listening to that says, get out of your mind, or I'm falling out of my mind, or something. Okay, so this one is the next one. The power of purpose. What is your purpose? Do you know? Into me, I see. I just want to say quick, one of my purposes here on earth that I decided to do for myself before I got here is to be in a relationship. So I'm working on that. Isn't it funny how I chose to like endless possibilities? Say that, and then this card came out. It's not a coincidence. Okay. Bearing fruit. Yep, we got that one the last time too. Yep. Hey, what is that? Oh, that's cool. It's so pretty. Okay. And the last, earth magic. That's perfect. Okay. I will do some rocks. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I did when I took a bath. I put a bunch of rocks in there. It kind of made me feel like I was out in nature. It was really nice. Okay, we got this one. Grossular. This stone is the garnet family. Is in the garnet family. It can re-energize the chakras and then bring balance to those energies. It radiates a calming energy that is very useful in times of great stress. Hold over your heart or wear as jewelry, making contact with the skin. That's pretty cool. I like that. We'll do one more. Green aventurine. This very powerful stone is known to promote positivity. When held close, this green stone can stimulate creativity and open your mind to a new, fresh outlook on reality. Green aventurine is also a calming stone, stimulating with emotional healing. I like it. I actually have a plan. I haven't done it yet because I guess I'm waiting for the timeline to come in. My cat. Way to go, kitty. Well, anyways, that was all I had. So, all right. I guess I'll see y'all later. And to my new man, I love you. Always, I will always love you. Always. Bye.